completed and it's come back clear. What we need to do tonight is, of course, conduct that public hearing. I don't know if Danny, if you want to go through that procedure.
Okay, this public hearing is in accordance with the official mailed and public notice, a matter of a public hearing on a new on-sale intoxicating and Sunday liquor license. Palacio Inc., doing business as El Palacio Mexican Restaurant, is now in session. It's the City Council's intention that everyone be heard on the subject before us. The accomplishment of this requires cooperation of all concerned. The sign-up sheet is located on the table in the back of the council chambers. Sign in if you are here for the public hearing. Staff presentation will be followed by questions of staff. From the public, those who favor the request will be heard first, and those who oppose the request will be heard last. If you wish to be heard, raise your hand. When recognized by the mayor, stand and state your name and address. State your position and comments. A limit of 3 minutes per person is permitted. No one will be allowed to speak a second time until everyone has had a first chance to speak. Address all statements and questions to the mayor. The mayor will then refer any questions that are appropriate to be answered to the proper staff person. While others are speaking, listen to what is being said in the petition. Do not interrupt others by speaking while they have the floor. After closure of the public hearing, the City Council will deliberate and take action as appropriate. Members of the audience do not make additional comments or participate in the City Council's discussion.
Just on the question, I don't want you to read all of that yet. But do you have to close the regular meeting? Oh, you did.
I called, yeah, well, I didn't officially say I closed the other.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll go back to what I was referring to. As far as the public hearing, I know that I had some questions that people had asked is why this recalls a public hearing whereas transfer would not. The reason that it's a public hearing is because it is a new location. We know there was alcohol on this site some years ago, but not recent years, so it's not a transfer. It's a new location, therefore it requires a public hearing. We did also send a courtesy notification to the existing license holders in the city, although that is not a requirement. We do that as a courtesy to those license holders. Until tonight at the public open forum, I have not had any written or verbal comments that I have received regarding opposition or in favor of the proposal. I know that I think some of you may have heard comments, but officially to me I have not had any to put in the file at this time. Other than that, I don't have any additional information unless you have questions for me. Otherwise, we do have the applicant here if you have questions for them.
The application details particulars of the application. It includes Sunday liquor and background check is clear.
Yes.
Doesn't this application have to be answered in full though? On page 11, question 2, if this restaurant is in conjunction with any other business, describe the business, attached copy of food and beverage license issued by the commission. All it says is yes. And then on question 5, have the applicants any interest, directly or indirectly, in any other liquor establishment? There's no answer.
It's just, if yes, give the name and address. They do have nothing else in the city or the county, but we do know that they have one in Alexandria, in Douglas County. And as far as the food and beverage license that the county, Jane Knott of the county, who does that, has been on site, and we have been in contact with her. This establishment is not opening until the 1st of July, so those are the kinds of things that are possibly not completely completed yet, but that's when they withhold theirs until we do ours. It's one of those chicken and egg type of things. So
That would cover question 8 too. Has a restaurant license been issued by the state?
the local health department has not issued the license yet. They have been on site and inspected the site, but they have the intent to issue.